Here, you can exercise your rights to freedom every day without leaving your home. We don't just say, we do. It's the Stay in City way.
Today is a special show. So we've had siblings, we've had couples coming onto the show, but never, ever, ever have we welcomed an entire musical family. Think about it, mom, dad, kids, everybody, all on this stage, and they'll be joining us as a unit. This is no ordinary family. They are the first family of Mbaqanga, and they're here on Real Talk. iHashi Elimhlophe is the Maskandi legend with 28 albums under his name. He started his music career as a bass guitarist for the legendary Soul Brothers. They noticed his great talent and made him lead for their junior group, tshotsho. Before going solo, he performed alongside Phuz, ekhemisi, as well as Mfazi Omnyama. And as a group, and to date, no Maskandi group has surpassed the success of that group. Ma-Ngcobo, on the other hand, does everything. Performing, motivational talking, woman empowerment. She's also a legend in her own right and one of South Africa's leading female artists who carved a niche in the local music industry during the 80s and the 90s and was bestowed the Lifetime Achievement Award. I just saw her take a sigh like, yeah, him low. And together, they've just been awarded honorary doctorates for their contribution to music. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome onto the show iHashi Elimhlophe and Ma-Ngcobo.
Molo.
Okay, first things first. Where do you get the water? Because you're not aging. When I watched you on my TV, when I was 5 years old, you look like this. And now I'm 33 years old, you still look like this. So, can't it?
Wow. Almost. It's the grace.
Ne?
It's the grace of God, nothing else.
And thinking happy thoughts,
yeah,
obviously.
you know, yeah, the grace of God, because it will keep you, the grace will always keep you young. You know, when you become born again, you become a new creation, you know, everything, you start to change the way you used to do things. Uyabona ukuze wenze ngendlela. Uyabona?
Yes.
And lapha emshadweni asistressani.
Okay.
Singabangani. Ngoba phela no stress siyenza ukuthi kusheshe yonke into. Hlala ukwatile.
Ohlala ukwatile uhlala umubi
naso sonke isikhathi.
Yonke into nenhliziyo yaswaqa, everything I work against you actually. Yes.
But has it always been like that? Is this something that you made a conscious decision? Ukuthi yazi ngiyangithanda asingastressani.
I think when we started masiqala ne besibancinci. So ekuncaneni obviously yonke into yenzeka yabo, but ekuboneni kwethu uthando lwethu salubona ukuthi lungapheki kwayo yonke into, and esithandana kufanele sihloniphane sinatural oluthando, but again enye into ukusindiswa kwethu kwayenza ukuthi kube nomehluko. I mean ngasindiswa at the age of 13 and I was baptized, but I came to Joburg. Mangifike Joburg ziyenzeka izinto ngaduma ngithi ngaba
famous.
And then uzitshela ukuthi sengiyazi.
And you were in the circles,
yes, yes.
You were in the circles.
But ekhaya bengafundiswanga leyo mpilo leyo. Bengikhuliswe ngendlela yenkolo. So I went back there. And I think leyo element kaNkulunkulu sayibuyisa back into our family.
Manje Ma-Ngcobo, I mean, it's by thriller, and only one of us is not a doctor. So, do you call yourself, hello, doctor? Hello, doctor? Hello, doctor? Okay, doctor. Good night, doctor. Good morning, doctor.
uMa-Ngcobo ngimbiza ngoMa-Ngcobo nje. Namagama ke okudlalisa uMa-Ngcobo ngoba unawo amagama. Ngimbiza ngayo yonke into, amabhebeza, amalavisto, yonke into.
What is this? And then when Mawdlalisa umbiza noBaba
Ngcobo, uLavi, uNonu, ayi wonke amagama nje amnandi. Ngimbiza ngawo, yes.
So 40 years in the industry, 28 albums, ne, Baba Ngcobo?
Yes, 28 albums.
So when you're creating an album, ne, and then okay, funeka ngenze enye, uzenza kanjani bazohluke because I will not listen to a fan so this cat because abantu bazakubhaqa bathi uyaganga lo hamba ngathi. So how do you do that?
Ngicabanga ukuthi yonke into isuka kumdali. uNkulunkulu mayisilethe emhlabeni usuke esilethe sazi ukuthi wena uzophila kanje akunikeze ulwazi namathuluzi alendlela okufuneka uphile ngayo ngoba ingoma angiyicinga ngiphatheki kabi ngokuthi ngicompose ingoma iyazifikela nje ngisithole sengicula mangithi hayi sengiyacula mangithi ngiyalalela hayi lento engicula imnandi sekuqala ingoma njalo.
Manje ingoma mayifika uyibhala phi okanye uyigcina phi okanye ukhupha i-cellphone uyirecord ukuthi ungayilibali
esikhatheni samanje sekuyiwa i-cellphone
ama technology sesla
noma ngabe ngithiwa mhlambe ngiyithola nje esikhaleni ngivele ngithi ngifake khona but ekuqaleni nje ingoma bithi mayifika nje ihlale yeah ngiyacabanga ukuthi nokuyikhula manje sekuyasho ukuthi okunye uyakukhohlwa ngoba ziningi izinto mase kukhona abantu abathi mkhulu kusho ukuthi neminyaka ihambile
nokho kudala ukhona
kwesinye isikhathi ungasho ukuthi hey anigugi but omunye kwesinye isikhathi ubona ngezenza ukuthi hayi indala indoda
uqacule xa ilele uve eshaya imelody le inyana nje mayilele ephupha
no
wena
siyacula nje siyaculela nje sihlalele nje ngamuzwa mhlambe masihleli ngimuzwe eqala iculo into engiyenzayo ukuthi mangizwe ukuthi le culo limnandi ngiyambheka same time and then bese ngiyamtshela ukuthi li record le culo limnandi yabo bese siyalitape ke entweni so yileyo ndlela yileyo mpilo nje siphila.
So manje I heard that he used to do backup for you.
Yeah.
Okay. What was he, a guitarist? You know that?
Ubedlala keyboard.
Ubedlala keyboard.
Yeah, ubedlala keyboard.
When you started in the industry.
Yes, my begedlala keyboard as uEbony. Yeah, mina yena bekangibheka and emva kwesikhathi anyway ngoba ngaqala nje ngisebenza namanye ama groups and then kwafika isikhathi njengobusho ukuthi manje lokho nihleli izinto zenu kusho ukuthi naye o decide ukuthi ithi ngikudlalele mina ama keyboards. Yes.
Yakuba u right but ngifuna ube bhetele.
Yeah. So we've always supported each other. Sonke isikhathi sihlala sisupportana entweni ayenzayo nami entweni ngathi nje ngiyifeni yakhe enkulu ene naye uyifeni yami enkulu uyabo. So if umuntu eyifeni yakho kufanele akwazi nokuthi acriticize.
Exactly.
Uyayibona lona. So uyakwazi ukuthi angitshela ukuthi hayi la kuyabhetha nami angisabe ukumcriticize ngithi hey la baba akukho right yenza kanje. Uyayibona lo it's because umuntu uyamthanda. Ungamthanda umuntu angeke kulungisa ngithi
mina kodwa ngumlandeli wakho omkhulu kakhulu angithi
yimi Facebook fan number 1 like so listen like she said that you know she's obviously started off as Ebony and we happen to have that very footage.
Wow.
My baby
Yani. Yani. Yes, he composed the song.
Really?
He's the one who was playing all the instruments. He's the one who played everything from the bass, everything that you hear there. So he was part of that song.
Okay, so now that is their musical, you know, career together. On the other side of the break, we're going to be chatting about how they met, where they met, him getting a guitar in Canada. You can show your love and appreciation for the Ngcobo family by simply sending us a WhatsApp voice note. We will be back shortly. So if we were asked to define the word soulmate, iHashi, Elimhlophe and his wife Ma-Ngcobo would be the ultimate definition. They're one couple never to shy away from showing off their love for one another for everyone to see. But where did it all begin? Before we get into that, he didn't play for the Soul Brothers, he played for the Young Brothers. So please, Ningam, I take in anything and one best come it was our mistake, not his. So I hear that when you lobolad her, ne, wawungena mali wawungena lutho
yeah kodwa ibikhona
encane ne ucezwana nje
yeah ucezwana omncane yeah
Ebeno 300 rand.
Ebeno 300 rand. What has he increased it since like afake nje a little bit more
Kuphi?
to the family
Now.
I
think I'm the most expensive wife. Yes. But when he started, he had 300 rands, and I think ngabatshele ekhaya ukuthi ufuna ukulobola, and angizange ngibafihlele ukuthi umuntu ebengithandana naye akanamali uyahlupheka, so bebazi uyabona. And maya kufika isikhathi sokulobola umama wangibuza ukuthi unamali muni, uyabona straight. Ngamtshela ngathi mina unemali engango 300, wathi musi angeke ifike la eLimpopo leyo nokulobola yabo. So wathi no into engcono kusho ukuthi kungcono thina size ngapho yabo. So beza I think they understood ukuthi it was not about money,
it was
but
about
love and this relationship ebifanele inaturiwe yabo. And mabefika bomama mayezolobola kwathola ukuthi instead of 300 it was now 180.
Because I need you had to travel.
No, they traveled, not us, not him. So they traveled, and when they got here, the money was no longer 300, but it was now 180.
Where did the 120 go?
So but they by tata lo 180 bakikiza ngathi bathole ubungasho na ukuthi 1000 abengaphakathi. It's only thina ebesazi ukuthi 180 nje abayificile lapha. I'm sure yathela nje petrol ukubuyele emuva.
But what did you see in him? Because I know you guys made it a concert and what baba konculele what na angizobuya ngizoculela, and now that's when wabona ukuthi yakwazi ucula. Wabonani kwindoda xa usitsho na uba engenamali engenalutho?
Indoda is not about money. No one came to this world with money. That's the first thing that you need to know. And you will leave this world without money, even if you can have billions. But a man will always be a man. Whether unemali or ragana mali, and a woman will always be a woman, whether you have money or no money. And I think going back, if you can try and see, there's a lot of people who have been brought up by abo mama, ababesebenza makitchen, and they are doctors, abanye basema parliament, abanye ba everywhere. That shows that it's not about money, but it's about who you are and how you carry yourself and how you think. We are born alone. So what I saw in him, it's like it's love. I loved him, regardless of whether he had money or not. But I just loved him, and I think that's what made Guti. By the time when I got famous before him, we're already together. People think that maybe I met him after I was Ebony. No, I met him before I was Ebony. He's the one actually who brought me to Johannesburg to start le career yam cula nani nani. So I think all that I saw, I loved him, and the first time I made money, I think it was my first money that I made. After that was 2,000 rand, because when I joined the band Stimela, and I worked with them. By that time, they sang recorded my first single, Bizwanga, I Need Somebody. That Yona a young Nyenzugut. So said, somebody's got to come my way. Somebody's got to chase my blues away. Ho ha, ho ha, ho ha, ho ha. I need somebody to love me tonight. I need somebody to put me right. That was my first song, and that was my biggest break. And then I started working with the band Stimela and as a backing singer, but now le culo lambe seliduma. And then they they were my first backing band, actually. But umuntu engarekhoda naye uSizwe Zako, and he's the one our composer this song together with the late Ray Phiri.
Yeah.
And then after that, I went and worked with Bayete as my backing band, and managed by Linda Penhart. And my first check, I remember going with them, with this band Bayete. When we got back, I was paid 2,000 rand.
What did you guys do with it?
I'm coming there. So the first thing I thought, 2,000 rand, maybe there's a mistake somewhere, because now I was used to like Moma 200 per show. But now it moved from 200 to 2,000. And I said, for 3 days, I'm not going to work, because maybe they might say it was a mistake.
1,800.
Yes. But then I changed the money, and it was 2,000. When I got home, the first thing that I said, I told, hey, Baba, I won't say that that word, Baba, indlala, So, begi mali. I showed him the money. And then I gave it to him. And then whatever we would spend or do with the money, I will make him feel like he was useless and agana mali. Although my friends, when I was like now famous, I had friends both Brenda Fassi.
But I should have yeka
begasho futhi bekangafihli athi hey kufuna nawe ugibele itandati ama level
amafana indoda efana nawe level yakho uthi wena ngiright.
And me, I thought, oh, there's something that they don't know. I love this man and he loves me, and that's all that matters. And I looked at him, he was a Pantsula guy with this, then I said, I'm going to make sure that I make some transformation somewhere. You know,
and Pegamant, Kick and Babosa, Slim Fit Pants, 28 albums.
I took him to a saloon. And then we went there, said, Mpemen. And then he had this beautiful perm.
But you never felt like, you know, inadequate. So when I was in a to your relationship, because we were in Mali, did you ever at the time feel like, ish, yazinila?
Ngicabanga ukuthi into enkulu Ma-Ngcobo unkosikazi wami akazange enze ukuthi ngikufile and ngize ngicabange lokho ngoba yonke into beyenza and kusukela khona lapho kuze kube manje kwaNgcobo asinayo imali yomuntu sinemali yethu kuze kube manje yonke into amafoni asinafoni yomuntu amafoni kithi ayafana noma yipi phone uyayithatha ahambe nayo ngithathe yakhe ngihambe nayo sikhulisane kanjalo ngaleyo ndlela ukuthi sethembana ayikho into engayikhulumi naye ngixoxa yonke into naye and kusukela sikhula kusho ukuthi siyakwazi ukuthi siyakhe lento ukuthi sethembana uma ngabe ngiqala ukugibela imoto wangithatha wangise driving school ngabuye driving school sengine license wangibuza ukuthi ayifuna imoto ngathi yebo wangise garage ngayikhomba imoto engifunayo wayithenga ngadriver
yayibona ke guys
yeah
yayibona nibhizi apha #relationship goals ngabantu engabaziyo na abantu bamkwenu benibonisa ukuthi yenza kanjani lento. Becky and Lina Ngcobo have been married for more than 30 years and both enjoy successful musical careers that span over 4 decades, but their greatest achievement is raising their talented children. More with the Ngcobo family after the break, where we'll be joined by their children. We'll say goodbye to the parents for now because we need to skin her about them, but then later on they'll join us and we'll talk about the family business. Keep those WhatsApps coming. We want to hear from you. Energy. So basically, ivosho yaqala nini mos?
Yes. Back then.
Okay, let me get this right. Guys, you see now, you guys want to look alike.
I'm darker. I'm darker. She's lighter. I'm
darker.
Curvier. She's Just sexy,
So
hot.
you are
She
Ntombi.
has weaves.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm Vusiwe.
Last born.
Yes.
So when I was second born.
Yeah, I just look this proper because I'm Phuz Manglalama out.
What are you trying to say?
Oh my word.
No, I'm talking about the age group. Yeah, I'm like I look way younger than I should be.
Okay, so when now you are a lawyer, Mos.
Yes, I am.
Look at you, girl.
Look at
And
me.
now here you are Jabu.
Yeah, this is
And you are not.
There's hope for you.
Firstborn, secondborn,
right.
thirdborn, last born. Okay. Do you guys have a WhatsApp group that your parents don't know about?
Yes.
No, we do. Yeah.
Always.
What's it called?
She started.
Why didn't you call it Amaponi?
Because we've got adopted brothers and sisters, we've got cousins that we're very close with, that we were raised with under the same roof. So it's literally all of us. Yeah.
The kids without the parents.
The kids without
Yeah.
the parents.
That's
all the
where we
kids.
plan all the parties. That's where we literally...
That's where we create house stories.
Oh, to break each other up.
course.
Which she doesn't need because you're not paying me, you're not
Someone gets famous, Phuz Salama out.
Hey, uke washawa strong lona for ukulala ma out. Acha ubusuku bonke. Uke washawa strong. Ukuganga nje sikwazi ngayo.
I was so very young.
No,
Shem,
she was
so
still
Uma
a
Koti,
teen.
now I don't do those things, but yeah, no. But I think I was the naughtiest, apparently. Because or they were just against
It's a
me.
fact. You were
But
the
shower me,
naughtiest.
But here's the thing, you guys are very talented, okay? And please put the microphones to your mouth so that everyone can
Manje
hear.
ngizama ukum
Oh, yeah, Sherisha. Okay, look, guys, it's not like you don't know each other. So you guys are very talented, ne? And was there ever pressure of like, I can't be the one to let everyone down? Because I mean, like I say, you are a fashion designer, you are a producer, you've graduated from Soul Candy, you, I mean, are broadcasting extraordinaire on one of the biggest radio stations in the country. You are a lawyer, and you still, do the whole sport presenting thing, guys. You need Jackson 5. It's pressure.
Yeah, they have nothing on us because Jackson 5 abazali baba ngibazi. So Tina, hayi likhona iHashi la somewhere.
Khona iPhone somewhere.
You know. But I don't think there was ever pressure. I think one of the greatest blessings that we had was ukuthi so there was not much competing for anything amongst us, And abanye abantu banokubuza ukuthi, how do you guys do this? To us, to me, this is a norm. This is all I know. I don't know what it feels like being a child who's not famous or who didn't grow under the spotlight. So akunanto engizothi ingizumile or man ngangithola ngibhema ama drugs ingoba nje ngixakele into zami ngeke ngithi hayi pressure or fame, because there's no other life that I know. I'm sure ngaqala ukugibela stage ngina 7 years. So we started sagibela ama
private jams,
11 12
so
years
very
uyayibona
young.
into enjalo. So it was
Is he the quietest?
No.
the quietest?
In public.
he comes across as the quietest.
When there is people, it appears as though he's the quietest, but potentially he talks more than all of us put together.
You are the firstborn. I don't know any firstborn who doesn't have the pressure of being the deputy parent. Do you find yourself having to deputy parent them?
Yeah, definitely. No. No, definitely. Look, Zana, I do. I've got a lot of pressure. It looks like as the first one, I think it's always me that always has to set the best example out of all of us. So I always have to try my best, to walk on the straight line, so that like, obviously, because everything, like, I think like as an older brother, obviously, I just get a lot of pressure. I don't know.
But
I just get a lot of pressure.
There was one day where he was doing something that he was not supposed to be doing. And I said, what would my husband say if he saw you doing this? What's your young role model? If Umzola needs a role model, he must go find a role model elsewhere.
Do you look over the family contracts now?
Yes, I do by default. Like, it's just everyone's like, please look at this, please look at this.
So how does it work? They call you over for a Brian, then
people, guys, understand. I may be a lawyer, but I don't specialize in all types of law. Like, I'm a finance and banking lawyer, but contracts is contracts apparently. But yeah, And I think for me, it's a nice thing to be able to do that for my family, because when I went into law school, I wanted to do something that could help build me, make me a better person, and at the same time also be beneficial for all of us. So it is good that I can do that. But I mean, sometimes I look at a contract and I'm like, guys, this is like not even the law I specialize in, but make do, girl.
Gotta do it, girl.
And you, I mean, you're a producer. Like I said, you graduated from Soul Candy. Utata, I mean, has worked with Yvonne Chaka Chaka, then he's worked with Boom Shaka.
That's our aunt also, by the way.
Yvonne?
Yes.
Amen. Okay.
Hallelujah.
But I mean, the fact that he's worked with so many different sounds, you know, over the 28 albums and even on other people's albums means that your field of playing when it comes to producing music, it's bigger. You can be as brave as you want.
Yeah, I think it's very challenging, especially because when you grow up now, you've got your own taste. Like, this is what I like, and what I've actually done a few tracks for my dad as well, that are on his album, and I think it's very challenging. That's what I must say.
Are you ever scared to make him listen to one?
Not really, because he's very open. He's very open-minded. He's very open-minded. So sometimes he would hear me when I used to stay in the same house as them. He would hear me ngenza ingoma and then he'd rock into my room. Ingoma yenzo and then he's like, let's do something, and then we'd sfaka lyrics lapana, and the next thing we've got a song, and then the next thing is studio, and sometimes they expect you to know a little bit more than, you know, what do you find out? Yeah, but they I don't think they've ever put so much pressure on us where you feel like you're about to explode or anything. I think they've been very comfortable with our achievements, and as we learn as we go.
If anything, they've always pushed us to be the best, and I think it's what has made us to be who we are and comfortable in our own space. Because we literally came into the industry when we were young, but they never treated us like kids. Like, you want to do this is work, this is business, this is what's going to put food on the table. So you need to take it seriously. So if ungangena 2 seconds, bazongathi uyabhima bathi clear ukho ready. Khalela ngaphandle akungeni umuntu oserious. So it's just has been.
He's always been like my dad is a perfectionist.
He's a disciplinarian and
he's a perfectionist. So from a very young age, when we were kids, we didn't know what yini ukey, besingazi ukuthi yini u-A, yini u-B, yini unakhonja. Masingena nje thina sifuna ukucula. Yo, hayi ngiyakutshela.
And if you mess up,
kuphunywa ngabo 4 a.m. ekseni.
And you're like 8 years old, and you're like, Mama, ngifuna ukulala, ngithanda ngifuna ukucula.
Abantwana babukela uTeletubbies.
Khona itake kavusiwe esike sayiphinda kazi kayingaka. Asabathe uyabuyela kungalungi. Athi daddy, hayi lena ayikalungi. And then there was this very humorous man who used to be a producer. Athi hayi Ngcobo, maningathathanga le ayikho ezophinda ilunge. So this is it. So he's a perfectionist. I think that's the one thing that between us and them, because he wants things done to yabo.
Do you ever ask your dad something and he says, ask your mother? Always, ne?
Yeah, always. There's nothing like actually with my parents, there's nothing also khuluma no baba. And then iphelele kubaba kuphela. You understand? So then like whatever ozoya kubaba was ukuthi like still kusafanele uye kumama anyway. So then like they just like one person, they're always together in everything, yeah.
I was once busted by my dad, and he's just going to my mom was away, so I'm thinking I'm in real big trouble. So Vele, he disciplines me, but he just goes, I escaped this one, no mama and then I got a call. It was like maybe not even 2 hours later from mom. At photo
which they did to a point that if you did anything wrong, too. So you don't have
table tennis.
Yeah, there's no favoritism. There is no daddy. If you do something wrong, mama has her belt, daddy has her belt, his belt. It's just that thing.
Shower. And that's something that we really appreciate now, the fact that we were disciplined when we were young. Because we were naughty as kids, but we were kid naughty. So it wasn't like, hey, labantwana laba, what's wrong with them? We were kid naughty. So Maskanga and our friends are visiting us. It was, your friends must also come. We are hitting all of you. But the thing with after that is my mom would always feel bad. And then afterwards we'd be like, asamben sin keep for dinner. So we always knew, we must go to shower. Couple of hours later, we're going out for a nice dinner.
Yeah,
But that's only mom.
No dinner again.
Okay, 16. Listen, we're taking your WhatsApp voice notes. Look, there's a lot of them. So tell us who you want to talk to and just send it. On the other side, the parents will be back and we've got a music video of Amaponi to play for you. So come right back. Don't go nowhere. If you just tuned in, I'm hanging out with the first family of Maskandi. The Ngcobos, known for performing together as a family unit. They've graced many stages, both locally and internationally. Elimhlophe and his family are here. Ma-Ngcobo, Nathi, Ntombi, Jabu, as well as Phuz. And as you can see from that video, well ahead of their time. I mean, when was that?
Yo, that was more than 10 years ago, hey?
Yeah, and that's the sound that's in now.
That's the sound that everybody is only getting into it now, like later on. And every time we did things, every time we started things, people were like, but you guys, this is not in, guys in Enzani. Even when we started doing Maskandi music, and it was through that we got to travel the world with the family. And now all of a Sunday, kona intombi zomzulu, kona, and young people are priding themselves of who they are and their cultures, which is something when back then when we did it, it was looked at as.
And on that note, Mama, I heard you told them that they must park their English inside their blazers in the house.
Yo, ubaba.
Yes, why is that? Why? Jal?
Yeah, I'm sure ukuthi sibase ezikoleni besibasela ukuthi bakwazi ukuphila kodwa bangasikhohle ukuthi bangobani ngoba isilungu ngasikhuluma ngendlela ofuna ngayo but angeke ushintshe ukuthi umuntu omnyama and kufuneka futhi ukhule uzazi ukuthi ubani ukuze wazi ukuthi uyapi ngoba uma ungazi ukuthi usukapi ngeke wazi ukuthi uyakuphi kungakho namanje uma ungababiza ubiza umfana okhulele emakhaya or intombazana ekhulele emakhaya kunzima ukuthi mehlule ngokugida kodwa bakhulele khona la emasabhini
and esikhulele emasababsini and a lot of people they mistake that like mabasibona lana they say hawunibela nini emakhaya no it's because our parents taught us well but this is who you are you must embrace it and you must pride yourself so
wathi kunuka emakhaya kancane the rest was choose me but nje hayi cha khohle even isiZulu siyafundwa isishangane siyafundwa abulabula lokho silayibulabula ayina problem ntosisa ilero singwana
asendla yokwanina lamani imutsonga
and then abantwana the grandkids nabo injani language nayo ifunda to them
we still need to work on it.
We are working hard on it. We are really working hard on it, but they're getting there. But nje khona nje aba problem. Ababo ex abangasolve.
The funny thing is, I think ubaba lento le wayiboniseza le kude. But angithi now because it's a bit of a challenge ngoba nawe esikoleni at the same time awufuna ukuthi asalele emuva ngeEnglish. So uyazama ukuthi mawumbona ukuthi ngathi uyaleka iEnglish nyana uzama ukuyipost ngoba athi ningabakhulumisa isilungu. But manje ubona ukuthi awushem lokwami kuyasokola ngesilungu naso. And mawuthi yabheka shem lokwami ngikubona ukuthi hawo bandla kanti lesi silungu sakho kodwa siyasala manje kulezi zinto yabo. And so manje it's a problem because most of them the English is there. Now it's getting them back here.
But I've gotten to a point where I've told my daughter the same rules that applied at home. Which when you come back from school, in this house we're speaking isiZulu. So if she asks for anything in English, I don't respond.
But I mean, she also speaks Chinese and
yes,
Spanish.
My daughter, she speaks Spanish. She speaks Chinese.
She thinks she speaks Spanish.
Okay.
And Chinese, no, she doesn't really speak it, but it's the cutest thing ever. She'll just be like, do you want me to sing a song for you in Spanish? And you'll be like, yes. It's in yeah.
So Zulu is like Spanish too, right?
No, you guys were invited to a house one day, and then the guy and the family were like, yeah, bring your entire family, and then Nafika get past. And then you guys arrived in the bus, Subupatko bus, because there's so many of you. And then the husband was like, yo. So do you guys go everywhere together, and how many are you?
Sure.
Okay, so this is what I always say to my friends. When I was in high school, varsity, I used to say, guys, if any of you are Nina Kaya, I promise you, you just have to tell my mom. She must know. She will invite you to come and live with us. And that's just how our parents have always been. I mean, Tinekaya C4, but we've got an adopted sister, we've got an adopted brother, and then there was just always other people that were just added to the family.
They all stay with us. And I think the love that they have, they've taught us to also just love and respect from umuntu. Because even before amake aziwa kusafihle nje ukuthi khona into abathi yigay.
Kwakurayithe ekhaya.
No,
forget ukuthi bekurayithe ekhaya.
EP40 athi wuna siyazikhumbuza ngiboyfriend yami yashona.
Zinhle mangabe uyasiza
I was the one who was in trouble.
The thing is, leKwaNgcobo ku strict. So abanye bayafika baphinde basibalekele. Khona omunye obuyile nje manje emalangeni wazosivakashela ngingasambona sengimfanisa. Wafika wathi ku strict kakhulu la kwaNgcobo.
Umuntu akasaboni ingubo
enamehlo. Wathi yena sekafuna ingubo enamehlo. Washaya nozinhle yiso leyo. So I think bese kafuna bona laba abafi bese kakhumbula abafi.
So a lot of people are tweeting and they're SMSing in and they WhatsApping the voices, and they say, what is the difference? And maybe Baba, you ngasitshela wena yini umehluko between iMaskandi neMbaqanga?
Yeah, umehluko kaMaskandi thina sidlala isiginci. And lesi siginci sidlalayo isiginci sisibiza ukuthi isiZulu. Masicula kucula mina ngizibonge kuse abacula ababhekayo. But mawuya kuMbaqanga, uMbaqanga lo wawucula ngabo baba Mahlathini, amahotela Queens, intombi zesimanje manje, amagugu. Ebese sisa kulesi shintshe sawubiza ukuthi umgcobanyawo. Leculwa iSoul Brothers. Yes, abo baba Babs Mlangeni, o Steve Kekane.
Okay.
Yes. Lapho
so iBhayi yini Maskandi, your song iBhayi.
Yeah.
So Maskandi will have a lead guitarist who drives the whole thing, who's the lead vocalist as well. Bese laba abanye they backing you. That song izoba nomuntu ozokhuluma nazo kwisginci uzokhuluma naso nangokuyibonga. Lezi ezinye like your Soul Brothers music, you don't have that kind of a setup.
There's no lead, everything is choral.
It's mostly led by the keyboard.
The keys.
And thina sebenzisa organ sebenzisa
Ngostin.
Oh, Landry.
But it's not the same music, but that instrument.
Okay, so I've got an example. Ibaylam, please roll it so we can see if we understand these examples we've been given.
So shy one day.
All right, tweet us, hashtag Real Talk with Anele. What is the difference between Mbaqanga and Maskandi? I want to see if you were listening. Dombi, what is the glue that keeps the family together?
It's God. Before everything else, I think that's the
Amen.
greatest gift that our parents gave us. So it has brought the love amongst, we like best buddies. There's nothing that I do without my siblings. There's nothing that they do without me. And we cut our parents out every now and then. But literally, we're all friends. When we're talking about before, abangani ngaphandle. This is us, and it's God first, and everything else follows.
Sorry,
see, sometimes people think like this is different to what you would get when there's no cameras rolling. But this is actually who we are. Like, we were raised ukuthi simhloniphe uNkulunkulu, simsaba uNkulunkulu, sihloniphe abazali, sihloniphe abantu abadala kunathi. And that's why a lot of people always say, abazali benu banikhulise kahle nina enhlonipho. And that's just how we were brought up. God, love, family.
Nati, what do you want the family legacy to be?
All right. No, the family legacy obviously is because of like my parents, like they've already started. You understand?
Yes.
Like as you can see, like we're all involved in the music from a very, very young age, and so then like also me myself, I started when I was 5, like actually performing with my dad. So obviously the legacy is just to keep like this traditional music going. You understand? Yeah, to keep our music going, because of like even now, even the young ones, which is like looks at the generation, like they're already into it also. You understand?
Even see our kids
they're already.
maybe.
You should see them how they guitar, like how they do the traditional like Zulu dance.
Good.
You understand? Yeah. So this is something that like we are making sure that like it doesn't go away, that it stays there, and people get to appreciate like who they are and get to celebrate. You understand? Because of like to the rest of the world, we also have to come with something that's like truly us. You understand? So we mustn't always be doing things that are done by other people out there in the world. Like we are always celebrating like something that is not like truly South African.
And God willing, maybe one of these days we'll actually start our own academy where we just teach abantu ukuthi baziqhenye ngesintu sabo. We've already started a cultural festival, esibiza ngokuthi Ubuntu Abande International Festival, where we celebrate all the different cultures in Africa through music, fashion, food, young maidens, promoting ukuthi abantwana bayigcine as amatshitshi as well as insizwa, and just pride ourselves of such things. Ungathi mawuthi uyitshitshi at 20, but how gogo ungaka ngokuphi intanga zakho una 3 kids lo nabali una 4 lo nangaki, but also not teaching that to just the young females but also the men ukuthi mabakwazi nabo ukuthi bayiphathe kahle. Then we won't grow up in a society where you find ukuthi young men are abusing their women. We wouldn't have to have 16 days of activism
if people are deeply rooted
to understand
in their background
it
and
all
who they
goes
are.
back to Ubuntu, and if we had Ubuntu we wouldn't be facing all these social ills.
Guys, thank you so much for your time. Like I say, you are the first family of music. I just ngifuna uzifaka kancane ne ngicela uproducer i-reality show yenu. I've already got the name for it. God Love Family Music. On the other side of this, a performance from the power couple. Don't go nowhere now. So I'm sure we can all agree that it's been an absolute pleasure and a treat to be in the company of one of the greatest musical families. I'd like to thank Elimhlophe, Ma-Ngcobo, his wife Ma-Ngcobo, and their children Nati, Ntombi, Mzolo, Vusiwe, and Jabu Ngcobo. Thank you so much at home for being part of this historic moment on Real Talk. We'll catch you tomorrow same time, where we'll be in conversation with Somizi about his book Dominoes Book Club. From me and the team, have yourself a wonderful evening. As promised, a song Toba performed by yours truly, power couple Yomhlaba. Enjoy.
uthobelu Jehova ngoba ngekulibona izulu ukukumele moya wami toba uthobelu Jehova moya wami yehla wehleli zulu moya wami toba moya tobelu uJehova ngoba ngekulibo honisulu ye umukukumele toba moya wami toba moya utobelu Jehova yehla moya wami yehla moya wami yehla moya wehleli izulu moya wami moya wami toba moya utobelu Jehova ngoba ngekulibona izulu yehe umukukumele toba moya uthobelu Jehova moya wami toba yehla moya wehleli izulu moya wami toba uthobelu Jehova ngoba ngekulibona izulu ukukumele Shangwa wehliswe ezulwini ehlisana ukuzikhukhumeza hayibo sisebenzela izulu thoba thoba moya thoba moya wami